Well, hello. I was just sitting out here reading my St. Lawrence Plain Dealer, playing my ukulele, only because it goes along with my shirt. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I was reading the Plain Dealer today. It came in the mail yesterday. It's got a Friday publication date on it, so you might be getting yours today. If you aren't getting one yet, what's wrong? Here's the number to dial to get your subscription to the St. Lawrence Plain Dealer. It's affordable and it's worth it. Nice story this week. I wrote it about the impact of NCPR, North Country Public Radio, and its headquarters right here in Canton. If you've been wondering what's going on with the big clock tower behind the Village Garage, Atlantic Testing is refurbishing that building. And then I think my favorite story in here is this story that I got from an organization called D3 Glory Days, and it's about the 1985 St. Lawrence University cross country team and their improbable and really interesting state championship way back when. You're only going to see that here and on the D3 Glory Days website, which is d3glorydays.com. It was written by Emily Pominville from Malone, New York, was a cross-country star at FA. Went down to the farmer's market today, and another beautiful day. The Fridays have been great so far this summer. I think we've had one rainy Friday, and today was another wonderful day at the farmer's market. I realized this morning that I took no photos of any of the food I ate last week, and I think that's mainly because I had just like a crazy busy week and I was eating on the fly. We did enjoy the sweet corn that we got, and we ate lots of salads. And what was the other thing from I guess that was those are the stands out. The sweet corn was really, really good. But let's take a look at some of the pictures I took at the farmer's market this morning. Hey, that's not the farmer's market, that's pickleball. Not sure how that got in there. Here are some of the vegetables that were available at the CSA stand. Look at all those tomatoes. Look at all those melons. It was just a beautiful day there, and I want to know why that baby's looking at me. It was beautiful down there. It was really nice. I had to get back to do something, and I hated to leave. I kind of wanted to wander around and talk with some more folks, but couldn't be done. Let's take a look at some of the vegetables. Let's take a look at all the vegetables that I got this morning, and then we will do our weird food combination. We're going off on a little tangent on weird food combinations this afternoon, so stick around. Let's go right into the first bag of food, and let me see. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is going to be complicated. Let's start off with these. We've been getting the yellow beans. Decided to switch it up a little bit and go with the green. And the cool thing about this is the share is now up to a pound. So that's a pound of green beans right there. Those are going to be delicious. Been eating the yellow beans, which I think we're only getting like a half pound, and you know that's like almost one serving when at my house. Let's see. Oh. The tomato share has gone up, so I got one of these purpley ones, purple, greeny, red ones, and a yellow one, and one more yellow one. So plenty of tomatoes. And once again, I haven't been putting these on salads, tomato sandwiches. It's just that time of year. We got our first potatoes to go along with our tomatoes. These potatoes, and I got quite a few of them, I think. There's enough for a meal for a couple of people. I love potatoes, but I don't eat them enough. And finally, I'm back to the curly Q cucumbers. This one didn't quite make its curl, but look at that one. It looks like a horseshoe or something. Those are so delicious. Discuss the citrusy flavor of these. Oh, here's another potato hanging out. So that's going good. And finally, 2 zooks to go with our cukes. These will make some good zucchini noodles if someone gets a hold of them. Let's see, that's one bag. So we have 4 items, because as I talk a lot, the way I tell, we can select 8 items because we have a basic share. But if I can't count to 8, I mean I can, but I can't count 8 items and remember where I am. So I just count to 4, put those all in one bag, then I put 4 more in the next bag. Here it is, our kale of the week. This is kind of the purpley kale. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. And we're talking about leafy things. Here's a nice head of lettuce. Not as big as some of the ones we've been getting lately, but man, it just looks really good. Every single bit of it is just greeny. Put it in the sun so you can really see it glisten, if that was in fact on camera. Got the sweet corn again because, you know, we'll be getting sweet corn well into September, as I recall. We're getting 5 years as our share. I thought 5 was going to be too much for us to get through because, like I said, there's only 3 of us in the house and only 2 of us like to eat corn, and but we did. It didn't take long. I got a melon of some sort. I don't know what it is. There's a part of me that knows and a part of me that doesn't want to guess. But I heard a rumor that they weren't too confident in their cantaloupe, so I got this instead. We'll see what it is and I'll let you know. I'll definitely take pictures of eating that. And then as I was leaving, I looked over out of the corner of my eye at another stand and I saw that they had peaches. And I am a sucker for peaches, so I got a quart of peaches for a pretty good price. And I know these aren't grown locally, but they are procured from someone who grows fruits and vegetables much like the people who grow fruits and vegetables here, just a little further south. South Carolina is the largest producer of peaches in the United States. You might think that it is Georgia, but that's a myth. It's South Carolina is where most peaches come from. So there you have it. 9 items out of our 8-item basic share this morning at the Canton Farmers Market. I just realized that I've said this afternoon and this morning during this recording, and it's like 11:30, so you know. Now we get to go to the our weird food combination. I'm just going to move these down a little bit because you're going to want to see this. We're switching it up. We've been doing a lot of fruit and condiments, add a lot of sweet and savory. In that sense, we're not, but in the sense that we're not going to be doing vegetables. Let's see. I have to assemble this. I guess I assemble it every week. So I got the last 2 pieces of bread in the house. One of them is actually the heel or the crust. What do you call it? Mention it in the comments below. I found out my daughter was about 10. She heard me say heel and she goes, I always called it the cap. Like, where'd you get that? And she goes, I don't know. I think she just made it up herself. So inside this tin foil here, or aluminum foil, I have a napkin, and inside the napkin, which you might be able, oh man, it's greasy. I've got one of these kind of cheap frozen hamburger buns, and so I wrapped it up in the napkin so it would soak up some of the grease, and then I put it in the foil so it would stay a little bit warm. And what I have here is some currant jelly that was made in July of this year by my mother-in-law, and she makes really good jams and jellies. I know this is good. This is, I hate to, I'm glad I'm using a cheap burger because I don't want to put, at least one thing here is worth experimenting with. This jelly is really good, and I'll probably get in a little bit of trouble for wasting it on this. Now I debated whether I was going to put this on the bread or directly on the meat, and I guess I decided just now to put it directly on the meat because there it is. So I think my prediction is this is going to be okay because I put fruit in my meat casseroles and stuff all the time, and I love it. So let's see what we got here. Well, first of all, that was way too big a bite. I'm reaching a conclusion that all of these things are just 2 things. None of them really so far complement the other, but they taste okay, and they taste okay together. I would eat this at a barbecue just to freak out people, but I wouldn't do it for the flavor. Oh, it's not bad. I'm gonna have something else for lunch though. If you have a weird food combination, why don't you send it to me? You can reach me at tgraser@wdt.net. Also, if you have a letter to the editor for the St. Lawrence Plain Dealer, same email address, or anything for the St. Lawrence Plain Dealer, send it to me at tgraser@wdt.net. And I will likely do whatever you ask.